Have you ever been going about your day, maybe sipping tea, scrolling your phone, or just walking home, and suddenly, a person's face flashes in your mind? Someone you haven't thought about in weeks, months, or even years. And you stop for a second, wondering, why them? Why now? These random flashes of people are not as random as they seem. In fact, psychology has long believed that the mind stores connections like hidden bookmarks. Each person we meet leaves a trace, a scent, a laugh, a moment. Sometimes, all it takes is a small trigger, like the smell of rain or the tone of a stranger's voice, for that memory to rise back to the surface. But what's even more fascinating is how often these thoughts appear without any obvious trigger. One moment you're lost in your own world, and suddenly, there they are, alive in your mind, as if the universe whispered their name into your thoughts. Some psychologists suggest that this happens because of emotional imprints. Our brain doesn't store memories equally. It gives special priority to people who once made us feel deeply, whether it was joy, pain, love, or even betrayal. These emotions carve themselves into our subconscious. So when your brain is quiet, it sometimes replays them like an echo. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Many people have reported thinking of someone out of nowhere, only to get a call, message, or sudden news about that very person shortly after. Coincidence? Maybe. But human psychology, and even certain spiritual traditions, believe that thoughts themselves can act like invisible strings, connecting us to others in ways we don't fully understand. Science may call it random memory recall, but deep down you know the feeling doesn't feel random at all. It feels intentional, almost like your heart remembered before your mind did. Think about it. The friend who once made you laugh until your stomach hurt. The relative who always believed in you when no one else did. Or even the person who broke your heart but taught you something you'll never forget. These connections don't just vanish. They rest in you, quietly waiting, until something unseen stirs them awake. And sometimes, that stirring isn't just inside you. Some researchers believe in the idea of psychological resonance, that two people can remain connected through shared emotional frequencies. So when one of you thinks intensely about the other, it can trigger a ripple, and suddenly, the other person feels it too. That's why you remember them, even without reason. But here's the part that gives many people goosebumps. Not all of these thoughts come from longing or nostalgia. Sometimes they're warnings. A sudden thought of someone might be your brain's subtle way of telling you something is off, urging you to reach out. Many people have shared stories of suddenly thinking of someone, only to learn that the person was going through a difficult time, or even needed help at that exact moment. And this makes you wonder. Maybe our minds are more deeply connected than science has yet proven. Maybe when you think of someone suddenly, it's not just memory, it's a sign. A bridge between souls that never fully broke. So the next time someone flashes in your mind out of nowhere, don't dismiss it. Don't say, oh, just random. Instead, pause. Notice the feeling attached to the thought. Is it warmth? Is it worry? Is it longing? That emotion might be telling you why your mind brought them back. Because when someone suddenly appears in your thoughts, it isn't just memory. It's a reminder. A sign that their presence, no matter how far away, still lives inside you. And maybe, just maybe, they're thinking of you too.